Be me, seemingly ordinary guy. Work in a trade, live humbly inside tiny trailer. I was adopted at birth into a Jewish family, so I was never quite treated like one of their own. My immediate family is just upper middle class white collar professionals. My step-grandpa was very wealthy, with over 30 million United States dollars in stock in 2010. My dad wasn't around, when he couldn't stop beating me, so my grandpa was my father figure. Amazing man, taught me everything as a child, and gave me a wonderful upbringing despite the crazy abuse in my home. I loved him. When he was on his deathbed 5 years later after his retirement, we found out the brats from the first marriage blew 90% of his money on stupid things. Quite literally blew it on 200k mud baths, blew millions in dumb charities that didn't benefit anyone, bought a ton of art. These two kids never worked, are both philanthropist boomers with multiple houses and run failing businesses that were sustained by the money. After he died, he left the estate to my grandma to manage, with the stipulation that the first kids of his would get whatever was left. We turned off the money faucet to them, given them enough to sustain upper middle class lives. Grandmother just got diagnosed with a form of cancer that's a death sentence. I'm the second person to know, besides my mom. They have always said all of the estate would go to the brats. I have no illusion of living large on that money. But I really don't want to see it go to them. They're just total snobby assholes, and if it wasn't for us, they'd be broke by now. Used to pick on me for being adopted, have always said nasty things. I know they're going to celebrate when they hear the news about the cancer. I want to tell my grandmother to anything else. Honestly, I just don't want to see them get it. They had all the opportunities in the world handed to them, and they've squandered everything, so much it's disgusting. They're all totally pretentious cunts. Be me, 11 to 12 YO Arabic male. Top of my class with zero experience of social interaction with human beings. Have noticed since the last 2 years the second smartest girl in my school. Realized that I have a crush on her, but my stupid ass doesn't know what to do. Foolishly I send my friend to tell her about my feelings. Got rejected, obviously. Remain sad for a week or two then proceed with my life. Fast forward 2 years, we're in the same class. We started talking and sometimes joking around but nothing more. Next year and we're in the same high school and same English class. My friend started a conversation on our English group chat which ended up with him and another female classmate, forming something like partnership or alliance, something like that. Suddenly my past crush tells them that she and I are partners and we're going to face them to heat things up. We started calling each other partner and ended being best friends, like literally we know almost everything about each other. I remembered my old feelings, but I said, fuck it, I don't have a chance anymore, and tried to ignore them. The year after she told me that she started watching anime, she knew that I watched them, so I was proud of her and encouraged her to watch more and gave her some nice suggestions. Suddenly, my old feelings started kicking in strongly like damn. We usually talk about anime, manga and memes. Sometimes she drops some hints, that's what I think, but my stupid ass is afraid to get them wrong. Here I am 18 YO, afraid of confessing, because I don't want to ruin our precious friendship. It's my first time using 4chan, so sorry if there's anything wrong, and I'm all ears to any helpful advice. Be me. Shitty life. Shitty labor job. Don't mind job anyways, keeps me distracted and give me something to focus on most of my day. Work lots of overtime because it keeps me distracted from shitty life. Generally pretty happy and chill, even if I'm usually too broke to do anything. Work job for 3 years. Be me. Get amazing job. Strong union job so can't get fired. Pay is amazing. Plenty of overtime for those who want it. Very little actual work to do but long shifts with lots of downtime. Hate job because I spend all my downtime thinking about how much I hate my life. Job doesn't give me enough freedom to fix my life. What do? I really don't want to leave my workplace, as it's the kind of job most people do forever. Life-changing money that will raise me above the trailer park trash I was born into. But I'm literally on the verge of killing myself. My depression has gotten immensely worse, and last time I tried to see a doctor there was a 3+ month wait time on my therapists and/or psychologists in my area. Alright, I will run you through the encounter how I experienced it. Be me. Feel hella confident, catch looks from people. Enter market, there is a bunch of girls and a kinda cute tree deed with mysterious brown eyes working there. As I enter I catch a glimpse of her face as she turns around, our eyes meet. Neuron activate. Walk towards Samael to do something as she passes, about 10 meters from me. She looks at me, I catch her peeking, our eyes meet again. Go on shopping, a solid 5 to 8 minutes pass. Meet her isolated at the checkout, she looks towards me attentively and smiles. Just say hi and otherwise I'm too shy to look at her, and just generally in autopilot. She looks at me a lot, but I am too afraid to look back. She talks a lot and all the formal checkout crap blah blah. Alright tots it really. I think I had a good shot of initiating small talk with her and getting a positive reaction I think. Be me. Have a close female friend that I've known since I was around 8. Recently left her shitty loser BF last November and currently single. Don't get to see much of each other since she started a job and left collage. In May she's going to be planting trees for money out in the northern wilderness for 2 months until July and be completely cut off for the outside world since she will be deep in the forest with no internet of cell service. But that's not really what I came to talk about. Yesterday I got to hang out with her again at the local mall. Mostly just hanging out at the food court. She had ordered herself some Chinese chicken, while I had already eaten something beforehand, so I didn't order anything. She asks if I want some of her chicken since she doesn't think she can finish it all, and I say sure. She then picks up a chicken with her chopsticks and puts in my mouth for me and I eat it. My memory is a bit hazy, but I'm not sure if she did this once in the beginning. Or many times, but I know that I started putting chicken in her mouth a few times and she enjoyed it. Is this a normal thing girls do with their close friends, and I'm reading into this too deeply, or is there something more going on that I'm missing? Be me. Have BPD. Isolate yourself every time something happens as you don't know how to handle it anymore. Slowly start doing substance abuse. Have no friends and extreme depression. Have no job, no hope, nothing left to live. Be only alive to take care of your girlfriend who you don't really trust. Be extremely hated by every single person you know with little to no reason. Your birthday is coming, and people is putting pressure under you about it. Have an extreme fear of people in future. Self-harm constantly. Live under a horrible depression and constant state of panic and fear. Tired and alone, with your heart full of guilt. The question is, if you had a life like mine, would you kill yourself? Should I end my life on my birthday? Be me. 19yo retarded faggot. Have been looking for a twink BF for last few weeks. Either they're not alone, or be too afraid to approach one, or have no chance to make eye contact. Get desperate with every lost opportunity. Start thinking about stalking them. So far I've come up with this plan: find a twink, he has to be alone. Follow him while not being subtle at all, try to make him aware of your presence by being in his field of view, making noises, etc. If he starts typing something on his phone, or he starts calling someone, leave the area immediately. If he says something to you, looks at you or approaches you, try to act nervous, awkward, etc. and hope for the best. I'm not sure how good that plan is. Stalking a guy as a guy shouldn't be the same situation as stalking a girl as a guy. I'm 6'0", 183 centimeters, but I'm not a muscle monster, and in my opinion I don't look dangerous. I'm white. I also try to look as much as a twink as possible, and I think I'm kinda attractive. I have had these thoughts for more than a week now, and they won't go away. They may get even more retarded. I don't think I can be talked about this, anons. I don't really have any other choice, so at the very least I'd like to minimize as much potential damage as possible. Be me. Have life goals and interests and people I want to be with. Get with new group, think they're cool. Only finding out now, but they talked shit on my brother for months and tried to get him to spy on me so they could psychoanalyze me. My brother doesn't go Anakin mode on me, so they spread some horrid rumors about him. Ruin me, my social life, and one of the best relationships I've ever had. Now they fake friendship with me, laugh off major projects I'm working on as a funny guy doing funny things. Funny thing, they always act superior and make fun of me as a joke, yet they're always desperately horny and starved for attention. Their friendships are fleeting, and their homes and cars are filled with detritus, while I keep my shit, my mind, and my life clean. Anyways. What do? And they don't know that I know about them going behind my back, so should I confront them about this shit, or should I just let it go and let them move on without me? I will warn you, I am very biased towards the yell at them until I feel better path. Be me. Always think I am ugly AF. Also called ugly Earl by some buddies of mine. Also called ugly by people on internet seeing clips of me lifting. When I go out to store gym work, very often girls glance at me and smile. Have bunch of female friends. Was on dates with very cute girls before, but it didn't go anywhere. Kinda suspect girlfriend of my buddy has a crush on me, and he was getting jealous visibly. I don't care about her, because he is my buddy. However, are all those girls just polite, or what? My only saving gravid is that I'm tall and have broad shoulders. I'm not even fit per se, just brutally strong and pretty fat. Pick rel. So why do they smile and seek my attention? Especially the ones in relationships.